So if the destination is just to be happy in life, healthy and happy, what more could you ask for, right? We all want that destination. So we're always at the question, what's stopping you? Because most everyone is not living their healthy, happy life every day. Most everyone has something in the way. And that something is your story. The story that you believe is the self you identify as. And that story begins soon after your birth. Experience, taste, touch, smell, everything you see, everything you hear, everything you're taught, everything you're shown. You are instructed how to behave, where to go, where to stand, where to sit, what to say, what not to say. You go to school, create relationships. You win, you lose, you fall down, you get bloody, you get back up. We go through all this early childhood. And most of us also receive some sort of trauma in those early years. Something we tuck away into what we call emotional baggage. And we carry the pain and the suffering of things that happen to us. Some of us carry it for the rest of our life. And this is what gets in the way of who we really are, the what we are. The what is the happiness, the just loving, beautiful being of happy. We get that covered up by this story that we live as. Our story is our history. It's everything that's happened right up until this moment in your life. They become chapters, pages, sentences, parts of a great story. I meet you somewhere for the first time. I say, nice to meet you. Tell me a little about yourself. And you start telling me your story. That's what we do. We are storytellers. That's how we hold ourselves centered in the belief of who we are, the self. Of course, the reality is this self is just a mental fiction in our minds. It's a memory. You can't show me yesterday. You can't go to a cupboard and pull it out and have me look at it because it doesn't exist anymore. It was a point in time that is gone. And so for years, we do things like carry our pain, our trauma from the past. You can't change that it happened, but we're responsible for carrying it, for keeping it, for living with it, and for letting it control us. I had a story that almost killed me. It gave me cancer, lost my wife, my house, my business, everything. Got to the point of suicide. All because of a story I believed was me. But when I examined the reality of show me yesterday, that there is nothing, it is only a belief. It is only as true as you believe it is. And we act based on what we believe is our reality, this story. So the first step here is to start to examine your story. Take a look at it. Our memories aren't very good. Hell, we can't remember 75% of our lives right now. Our brains don't hold those memories because they're not important. The memories you carry, the ones you recreate in your mind in a second if you want to, are because you've practiced them. You've played them over and over like sitting in the theater watching your movie until they become who you believe you are. And when you play over loss and pain and frustration and guilt and shame or anxiety of tomorrow, it becomes you because you're comfortable in a pain. You're used to it. And only you can replay that movie over and over and keep it alive, keep it strong. You give your true power, your true willpower, your true ability to control yourself You give that away to this story. What if the story isn't true? What if it's not you? Examine your story. Look at it carefully. Ask someone else who thinks they know your story. Look into your story and just ask, what if? What if it's not true? What if I've been following a fairy tale? And all my problems, everything I think is a problem, everything I think is wrong with my life, is attached to a story that I believed is me. All right, talk again soon. Bye-bye.